We have a wither farm, we have a beacon, we are going to get rich, and we finally can jump on top of all of those walls. Welcome back here with Yanni Place. And here are the withers arriving after I dropped the block. The block is not despawned yet, so it wasn't even 5 minutes, and we are already getting quite a good amount of withers dropping in here. Some of them are stuck up there, but don't worry, they are just going to drop through anyways. And from time to time you even gonna get a blaze coming through, because they are also being pushed along the way. So I'm doing that for pretty much exactly 30 minutes now, just standing here from time to time, swing my sword. As you can see, I'm already up to 54 levels. And if you take a look into my inventory, 56 wither skulls. So that is 19 wither stars, 19 beacons in just 30 minutes of work. Oh, and just talking here and swinging the sword a couple times, I'm already up to 60. So, but that's where we're going to leave it for now. Let's go into that replay. So we are now in the replay mod where I can fly around freely with the camera. And yes, I could do that with Tweakaroo. I'm meaning to install it for a while, and I'm probably going to do it, and most likely gonna put a little tutorial together for that as well. So as you can see, we are on a nether roof, and straight underneath we have this spawning platform. Now the spawning platform is, of course, in the bounding boxes of a nether fortress. So, and all you have to do is pretty much go into a warped forest or go into a soul sand valley. Now warped forest is, in my opinion, even better. So you just have to have a area where we don't have a lot of mobs spawning, and pretty much the only mob that spawns into warped forest is an enderman. And then of course we have all the mobs that spawn on the nether brick. And you can see this platform here is made out of nether bricks, and it is slightly lower. It is 1 block lower than the highest point from the nether fortress. And now all we have to do is we have to make sure that this one here is the only area that anything from the nether fortress can spawn, and we do that with just going up 128 blocks, so that this area here is just barely spawnable. And that's why as soon as I jump, everything here despawns and then it spawns again. As you can see, we also put the walls down, because they are with a gap of 2 in between, block all the magma cubes from spawning. All we have is regular skeletons, zombie pigmen, blazes, and the wither skeletons. And let's just unpause here. Now you can see the zombie pigmen, they walk to the corner where we have the turtle egg, and this corner here is actually already outside of the 128 radius, so that means as soon as they walk out there, they automatically despawn. And then the wither are seeing, except the ones here that just stand in this corner, but they see the iron golem in here and try to get to him. Go into the portal, and I will show you how the portal looks in your world in just a second. And as you can see, everything just despawned and now spawns again. And that was at the time that up at the platform I jumped up or went up the ladder to get this platform here out of the spawnable area. And then of course everything is immediately going to despawn. So that's how you can clear everything out. Now, if you build this farm in 1.18, and I'm going to put a link down in the description to a tutorial. If you build this farm in 1.18, make sure to extinguish all the fire, and I actually put a little wall around it, because the problem was I was building here, I had fire resist potion, and of course all the blazes around spawned and shot at me, so I had fire everywhere, and that creates a too high of a light level so that the wither skeletons and the regular skeletons cannot spawn. Also now in front of the portal here, nothing is going to spawn because there is also a too high of a light level. And of course, the very first beacon has to go right here. So let's everything ready for the base. Now the question is, what does Yeti want? I have no idea what he could use, but you know what? He can just go and change it himself. For now, let's just do speed and regen. Perfect. And does my man have a ender chest sitting around? No, he does not. I'm not 100% sure yet where I'm going to put my beacon, but considering I am going to work on this area first, and then in this courtyard here, I guess I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the courtyard and then just block it off with some glass in case I'm falling down. I decided to just go with 4 over here. So, because he still have plenty. And yes, the very first thing that I'm going for is a jump boost. Now you may wonder why I go with jump boost. You see the amount of fences that I have, or walls that I have everywhere? I need jump boost exactly for those. So, we have our 3 rental boxes set up. Now all we need is put it into Mine Depot and create a nice little display. So let's head over to the mall, set that up, and then try to figure out how we are going to set up our next store. Now all I need is orange dye and a sign so that we can put the prices on. Since it includes all the mineral blocks, we're going 15 per week. And see how that gets us. Ring the bell for good luck. And now let's focus on our next store. So I have this one over here. I already have claimed. This one here is available. This one back here is 5 diamonds. Oh yes, in here is, that is the one that I am going to build out. Well, let's go and gather some material. Grab this crafting bench here because I know I'm gonna need it. Gather the material that we need. And then we are going to be back. So I think I am done with this store here. Now there's still quite a lot of items that I still need to go and grind up and put into the shelves. But the most important one would be this one here, selling all of the beacons, and I decided to go with 4 diamond blocks per beacon. So that will be 36 diamonds, but 4 diamond blocks just sounds a little bit less than 36 diamonds. Then I also added a few other light sources to it, especially the soul torches and the soul lantern. You need those, but you don't really want to go out and craft them and collect all the things that you need. I think 2 diamonds per 32 is a fair price on that. And rods, that's one thing that I still have to go and collect. So maybe I actually have to get a blaze rod farm, so that we can easily just craft them instead of going out into the end every time. And on the other side, it's just the regular lanterns, but there isn't that much in it yet, because it's probably something that's not gonna sell that much, and I was kind of running low on emeralds, so I didn't put that many in. So it is a couple days later. I gathered a lot of material, and we are about ready hop into another very long time lapse. But before we do that, let's hit our head. Okay, that changed a little bit. He looks like Striker is selling logs. 4 diamonds per stack. Ooh, he also sells the leaves. 1 diamond per stack, so the leaves are actually a much better price than for the logs. And sorry, acacia, 4 diamonds per stack. Yeah, the logs are kind of expensive. Deal of the week, 16 diamonds for a netherite ingot. I think I'm gonna pass on that, because I can just go and start TNT mining. Now let's see if we made any sales. Nope. Well, we actually sold one, but I already took that block out. But I also mentioned that, hey, you can pay me in Blackstone now. A shulker box full of Blackstone, because I need so much of it that I'm just starting to get tired of mining everything. Well, that all looks quite different than from the last time. I guess he changed up the design a little bit. Oh, no, here we are back to how it was earlier. Did it just walk out of the wrong side of the shopping? Yes, so shopping district, I can walk out 2 different ways now. Okay. Also, top right corner, you can see we have a beacon here because I need a lot of Blackstone, and well, you probably don't remember because that's not something I show a lot, but it was quite a big mountain that's all gone. And if we go all the way down to the lower level, there are bigger and bigger holes appearing. But now it's time to head over and start with our time lapse. Well, I hope you liked the time lapse of those two builds. I went and tried out a little bit a different editing style this time. Well, let me know what you think about time lapses like that with more and faster cuts compared to just one or two long segments. And again, it is a very, very large build. I mean, you can easily fly around in here and fall to your death if you are not careful. Also, this time in Lightmatica, I forgot to put the torches up in the schematics. So of course, I forgot to put all of the torches up while I was building, and ended up with a lot of different mobs. I have to remember to go back on the next part that I already designed. That is over here and actually on the other end. I'm not sure yet which of those two I'm going to build first, but I need to make sure to integrate those torches again. Yeah, and if you're looking at those roofs here, you can see just a large amount of blackstone that I needed just for those two roofs here, and it isn't going to get better. Just looking at everything, all of it is going to be covered in blackstone. I mean, if we look at the schematics, the long gallery as it was completed, yeah, that was 2.5 shulker boxes just with the blackstone stairs. A total of 18,000 blocks there. Material list for that, it wasn't that much. That was just 4,300 blocks, so that didn't take that long. But yeah, I am running through blackstone really, really fast. And talking about running out of things, I think we are also running out of time. I really appreciate that you stopped by, and I really hope I see you again next week when we continue to build on Hogwarts. Thank you very much for being a subscriber of the channel. Thank you for your like, and thank you for spending time with me. Have a good rest of your day.